What's up, good people? How you guys doing? Hello, hello, hello. This is Coach Natalie here. How y'all doing? I have literally 10 minutes or less to give you this lunch and learn tidbit. Hi, hi, hi. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. I have this quick tidbit, and it's about believing in yourself. But I'm also want to pin this. Don't believe the lies. I want to pin that as well. Don't believe the lies. Hello, this is our Lunch and Learn Thursday. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Many of you may be able to catch the replay because I literally have 10 minutes or less. But there was an aspect that came to me. And I'm going to be super transparent, and I hope my transparency will help you on this afternoon. So check this out. As many of as you know, I'm currently a doctoral student. I am almost finished with my coursework, and I'm soon going to be transitioning to my dissertation work. Praise our God. But check this out. I always say this every semester, but this semester or this class was very challenging to me, because uh, I had a professor that wanted everything in by 11:59 p.m. And for anyone who has done any online degree, that 11:59 deadline is like life or death, so to speak. And you feel like it, you feel like, okay, it says 11:50. I got to make sure that everything is correct. And sometimes what I was doing was I was over analyzing my work was great, right? It was great, but what happened was, deep down inside of me, there was this area where I was listening to the lies before. So super transparent. One part of my career, earlier in my career, I had a leader who said, "Oh, Natalie's writing may not be the best, or so forth." And that thing stuck with me. That thing stuck with me. That was almost as if it was a subconscious thought that came over me, and that lie stuck. So some of the aspects of not finishing up a book, or not finishing up written work, is because that lie stuck with me. God bless you, Apostle. There are times in which there are things in which we need to get done, right? But because of what was said, things that didn't happen the way that it should, and so forth, that spirit of self-sabotage will try to creep up on you, and you're not your best self because of the lies. But on today, I want you to say, I'm canceling the lie out. That those lies, those things that I thought that wasn't going to occur and happen, it has to be off of me, because I have great things to do in the land. I have great things to do in the marketplace. I have great things to do in my area of influence. I have great things to do. And whatever was said about me, whatever I thought that I wasn't good enough for, capable of for, I need to erase and eradicate the lies, because I have great things to do. Wherever you are at work, wherever you are in entrepreneurship, wherever you are in ministry, whatever God has placed inside of your hands to do, you need to get it done. A passion of mine is travel. Y'all know this. I'm always getting up on somebody's airplane. Just being honest, because that's what I love to do. And one of the things is, my husband, just for super transparency, my husband said to me, he was like, Natalie, why are you not making money doing traveling? You're booking all this traveling for free. Everyone is asking you for recommendations, because it was fun to me, right? Until I said, you know what, Natalie, you can do this. So one of my side businesses, which I love, is traveling. I'm not a travel agent. I have a business. So one of the aspects that I'm going to be doing is getting more serious about this. God has placed whatever keeps you up at night, the things that you could do without you thinking about it. That's your area of influence. Coaching, writing, whatever it is, you got to get it done. And can I say this to you? Whatever people keep on asking you about, and it just seems like it's a reoccurring thing, that's where you got to make it work. You have to make it work. So for some of you, it's opening up your counseling business, because it seems as if leaders are asking you to help them to push out certain things. Whatever it is that people are drawn to you and asking you for help, that is where you got to put your efforts in. And no more lies. I need to read this to you. The spirit of self-sabotage. The spirit of self-sabotage is low self-esteem, fear of failure, fear of success, negative self-beliefs, past traumatic experiences, and a desire to stay within a comfort zone. Can I put a news flash? The reason why self-sabotage comes up on you is because you have been rejected in some part of your life. That spirit of rejection has come up, and now because you have not dealt with the lies of the rejection, it plays a part in a lot of parts of your life. So then you get crippled to act, or you do too much, or you people please, or whatever it is because you don't want to disappoint this person, you don't want to disappoint that person, or you don't want to act because, or you're playing it safe because of what was said. But can I put this on to you and really drive this point home? Don't let the spirit of rejection take you from where you're supposed to be. Let that lie of rejection uproot itself out of you and cancel it by its head. So this semester, this class, I had to say to myself, Nat, I had to talk to myself and say, Nat, you're writing well, you're doing well, you're almost at the finish line. You started this process in the pandemic. Your spiritual father called you out of your mess. Listen, it takes an apostolic father. My father, Bishop Baston, called me during the pandemic and said, daughter, when are you going back to school? Listen, you know what he said, and I said this before. He was like, yeah, I found a program for you. You're going to do this. And I was like, well, Dad, I don't want to do that part. I want to do this. He said, okay, so you have until tomorrow to get it back to me. But what happened is I listened to the lies of the past, but there was others who believed in me to say, you know what, Nat, you're better than what you give yourself credit for. A lot of us don't give ourselves enough credit. Can I say this to you? You need to give yourself more credit than what you're giving yourself. You need to give yourself more credit. To somebody on this line or watch this replay, do you know how impactful you are? So it took my spiritual father seeing me not at the place that I was, but the place that I needed to be. But I had to go back to school in order for me to be the expert in the room and learn more about myself and get the credentials. So I'm not in a room of this, but I'm in a room of that, of plenty. So What I'm focusing on is the encouragement, the coaching. What I'm focusing on is in regards to my travel business. What I'm focusing on is in regards to helping other women heal and be their best selves, and also men. Work your vision, sis. Work your vision, bro. Do what you got to do. Don't let nothing stop you or hinder you from your God's perfect plan in your life. I got to get off of this line because I have a meeting and I'm a little bit over. But I came here as your midwife to let you know you're better than what you credit yourself for. You are better. Can you touch yourself and say, I'm better? But I just need to believe in myself, and the spirit of self-sabotage, the spirit of rejection is off of me, and I no longer limit myself and have limited beliefs. So thanks be to God. I have one more class, and then after that, I will be in the process of writing my dissertation. But what the old me would have said, you know what, this class is too hard. He's giving me too much pressure. You know, I making all these excuses. But thanks be to God, I looked at my grade last night and I got an A. I got an A. I got an A. And it's in business, y'all. I'm getting my doctorate in business administration. That means whatever God has anointed me with, I'm using the anointing and the business in order for me to be impactful in rooms. So even if it takes me 5 years to get it done, I'm getting it done, y'all. Just like my spiritual mom just got her doctorate and paid it forward for me and called me and say, baby, I believe in you. How are you doing? What's going on? Did you get your stuff in on time? You got to have people around you that are encouraging you to see more than you see in yourself. I have great leaders who say, Natalie, what are we doing in regards to, different things? I can't put that out there right now, but I have apostles. My apostles here in Charlotte are reaching out to me to say, Nat, what you got? My big sis, Apostle Rachel. I got people around me who saying, yo, what's good, Nat? And now I have a partner who I'm gonna be on tomorrow. So y'all, there's gonna be another lunch and learn tomorrow at 1 p.m. in regards to travel, where I have somebody else to say, yo, Nat, what's good? You've been dragging your feet. And that's because, yes, although I can see for other people, I didn't see for myself. I know this may be a little bit too raw and real for people. There's times in which you're a prophet, you're apostle, or whatever your ministry gift is, you can help somebody else out, but you can't see for yourself. Or you can see for yourself, but you're too afraid to act. Come on, get free from that. Come on, get free from that. You can see for other people. You can see where they're going. You can prophesy with faith for other people. But when's the last time you had faith for yourself? I'm waiting. When's the last time you really said and put your name, your first name, and said, Nat, I believe in you. Rachel, Roya, whoever's on this line, when's the last time you said, listen, such and such, I believe in you? And if you get knocked down, get back up. Because nothing in life is perfect. But you don't want to act, or you don't want to create, and I'm going for the creatives today. I'm coming for y'all because I had to learn this as well. will see you for who you really are. If you're authentic, they see authenticity. So you don't got to be fake or phony or anything. When I get on social media with my husband, what we realized, when we just turn on the camera and just really just make content, we're not doing fake or phony. We just being our authentic self. Silly, whatever it is. It's because what we're doing is we want to share joy. We want to share the good, bad, and ugly, and different. And what I said to my husband, because we were talking about this, what we said is people want to see couples who are good, bad, and tell the truth. Can we be real? Like people want to see encouragement. People want to see the authenticity. So we're gonna do something about that on a real scale this year, right? But who are you? What is your authentic self? Who are you? What? That's the question. Who are you? Ain't nobody want to, like, can we just be honest? People can see through when you are not authentic. Is your authenticity or authenticness coming out? Even if you got a stutter, even if you have a speech impediment or so forth, are you doing what God has called you to do? You're not perfect, but God can use whomever he desires and whomever he wants. But are you willing? Are you a willing vessel in the area of influence? If God can use a murderer, if he can use somebody with a speech impediment, if he can use somebody who didn't feel that they were capable enough, if he could use somebody with depression, if he can use somebody with mental illness, let's just be honest. When you read the Bible, there's times in which prophets are good and bad. There's times in which people, come on, somebody. Nobody called you to be perfect, but what God has called you to do is act. God did not call you to be perfect. He called you to just say yes. So get it done. I had to tell myself that. Get it done, Nat. Do what you got to do. What you're doing is going to help a nation get free from whatever trauma that they have faced in their life. And can I put a news flash on somebody? Your story is somebody's answered prayer of how you have gotten free. Yes, Apostle. Yes. Give them a fresh yes. Come on. Your story of overcoming is giving a blueprint and a mirror of if God can do it for that person, surely he can do it for me. Surely he can do it for me. Surely he can do it for you. Nobody told me that the road would be easy, but I've come too far. And I'm not turning back for what the Lord is doing in my life. So somebody who got this fitness idea and you say, well, everybody got this on the market. Yours ain't. Your fitness plan ain't. Your coaching is not. Do not limit yourself anymore. I come as a prophetic coach, midwife, whomever, to speak to you because the Lord spoke to me, and I had to understand that when you are on the precipice of greatness, that's when the distractions will hit you from left, right, and center. It will hit you from all different directions, but you got to do this. You gotta cut it out. Come on, you gotta say distractions, get out. Old curses, you gotta get out of my way. Failure, you gotta start slicing and dicing. You gotta say it. Wax off, not on. This can't come on me. But you gotta start slicing and dicing and saying, nope, God, you've given me this vision. I'm gonna give birth to it. I'm gonna give birth to it. I gotta do it. I must, and I will get it done. The race is not given to the swift, but those who endure for the end. So you're gonna be seeing a lot more of me in March. You're gonna be seeing a lot more of me moving forward, because I have a story to tell. You have a story to tell. You have a story to tell. I have a story to tell. You just got to believe in yourself. So as you go forth on this day, as you go forth throughout this year, you got great things ahead of you. Can I speak to you today? You have great and mighty things ahead of you. You just got to bear down and give birth to it. God bless you, Apostle, my auntie. Y'all, that's my auntie right there. I got some aunties, but I'm telling you, my aunties don't play about me. Oh, yes. There are things you just got to push down, people of God, and bear it and push it out. Can I say this to you? Some of you are waiting on numbers, big numbers, but it's better to have quality instead of quantity. There are some individuals who are waiting on you and watching you from a distance and want to be able to help fund your business, but they don't see the consistency, and because they don't see the consistency, they're not ready to act. But once they see the consistency, once they see the passion, once they see the stability, that's when they'll be able to say, you know what? She ready. He ready. There are people waiting on you. But you got to say to yourself, self, this is the time that I'm going to get it all done, and nothing and no one is going to hold me back. So I love you all so very much. I'm going to end this here, but I will be back on tomorrow at 1 p.m. God bless you. Remember, believe in yourself. God believes in you, and you got to make sure that you are doing everything that God has placed in your hands. Love you all. Until we speak again, God bless.